Okay, so we want to make mono black sacrifice. I saw this deck going around on ranked, and it looked pretty bitchin'. Um, a bit confusing for a pleb like me because I never really got into the cat oven meta, and it seems to play very similarly. But let's see if we can piece it together, kind of from memory. Cursebound Witch, that's it. I thought it was Cauldron, but it is Cursebound. Eye Twitch, definitely. Shambling Ghast. This guy is honestly a lifesaver if you have village rights to pick off those fucking whelps. You know the ones I'm talking about? The whelps come down, they're a little 1/1. They take all of the dragons in the guy's hand, and they just fucking flatten you by ramping into huge spells. So, Shambling Ghast, a must. I think we want Village Rights and Deadly Dispute. Bell Stinger. I don't know whether we put 3 or 4 here. We'll see how the deck pans out. Fell Stinger or Skullport Merchant, though? I guess Fell Stinger. He trades better, and we don't really care about losing the life. Because we should be gaining quite a bit of life as well, right? Speaking of which, let's get some meat hooks. Sanguine Brushstroke. When Sanguine Brushstroke enters the battlefield, create a blood token and conjure a card named Blood Artist onto the battlefield. Whenever you sacrifice a blood token, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. And if I understand it correctly, Blood Artist comes onto the board and he's not a token. So if he dies, you can actually get him back from your graveyard, which is fucking bonkers. Speaking of which, we would like to get him back from our graveyard, so we're going to run some Agademes here. Since we're mono black, we can afford to just run the full set. Lessons kind of suck, eh? Should do pest summonings. Mascot Exhibition. Environmental Sciences. Maybe a Necrotic Fumes. You know, I always put this fucking card in my deck. Necrotic Fumes. I always put it in my sideboard when I'm running black, and I never get an opportunity to use it. It's just so fucking clunky and bad. It's terrible because it exiles your own creature. If it didn't exile your own creature, it would definitely be buffed significantly. I still don't know whether it'd be worth playing, but at least you would get the death trigger off of your Shambling Ghast or your Eye Twitch or your new fucking Witch card. Long story short, trash card that's just gonna be there anyway. Actually, you know what? Calling it now, it's probably just going to be blood token fodder so we can loot. And that's it. Is mono black life drain good if you were born with half a brain? That's what we're going to discover today. That's what we're going to discover. Two lands, Meat Hook, Deadly Dispute. Doesn't look bad. You can tell how little faith I have in drawing lands because I played this right away and just destroyed myself. Can get the Blood Caster going. Don't think we need to attack. Okay. So here we encounter the age-old problem, whereby I draw no lands. I think I'm removing the Witch here. Searching for some lands. I mean, Guess we can try and get one damage in. Opponent has much fear in his heart. Witch's Cauldron. Pay 2 to sack a creature, gain 1 life, and draw a card. Ugh, I don't know. Maybe we go with Black Cat. We found a land. Are we using the treasure token here? What are we doing next turn? We definitely have to get the brushstroke out. Actually, we might meat hook next turn, right? If we're meat hooking next turn, we can sacrifice this. Try and draw into more cards. For meat hooking next turn, do we want the eye twitch on board? We're definitely meat hooking, that's for sure. I think we might just be deadly disputing here. We find another land. This is very handy because if he plays a creature with three toughness, we'll still be in the clear. Okay, he has his own meat hook. He casts it for 0. Now I'm not too sure we need to meat hook right away. We're at 14, but we should be gaining some life back shortly. We have 2 sanguine brushstrokes. So I think we take the opportunity to play this out. We'll also play our eye twitch. I guess we could do the bloodcaster. He may have another meat hook. In fact, it's kind of likely with the way he casually played that one. So no need to rush the witch out. We would like some sacrifice fodder. Skullport Merchant. We would really like to remove that. Fortunately, it doesn't look like we can do much about it. We now also have 2 meat hook massacres, so maybe we play out 1. Fortunately, we don't have any sacrifice in our hand. That would be very nice. Are we playing into a meat hook here? If we are, what do we want on board? Maybe we want our Black Cat. Maybe we just get it out of our hand. Or maybe we use it as an outlet for our blood tokens. If we get 2 blood artists on board and we flood it, it's going to make it insanely difficult for him to remove our board without taking considerable damage. So I think it'll be a slow grind because he has meat hook on board, but I think we'll get there. We need to find some sacrifice. Deadly Disputes, Village Rites, Fell Stinger. All of those things are what's going to keep us in the game. Oh, he's running blue mana. Okay. Not sure what he's using that for. He has a Cursebound Witch as well. Is he running Sanguine Brushstroke, I wonder? Hopefully not. Okay, he has to sack his own Epicure there. It's a nice little machine gun. Okay. Still, unfortunately, do not have any sack outlets. I think what we do here is we use the blood token, get rid of the cat. Maybe use another blood token depending on what we get from the cat. If we get a Village Rites, that would be good. Okay. We need 5 or more blood tokens to make this flip, which I don't think is in the cards at the moment. I think we need to get to some Fell Stingers. We need to get to our meaty boys. We need our Village Rites. Goodbye, kitty. We are very close. Well, he doesn't have a blocker, right? So am I just completely ridiculous here? I drain him for 2, he goes to 6. I drain him for another 2, he goes to 4. We have 3. His meat hook triggers first, so we don't have lethal yet. We're getting rid of this swamp. Another swamp. You can double block the hive. So that's not lethal. Do we want the Shambling Ghast? Well, we could play it like this, right? Could play this for 1. We would get 2 blood tokens. He's at 6. We have 3 mana. So we can sacrifice 3. And I'm pretty sure that's lethal, right? I mean, let's swing first in case we're complete fucking idiots, but... Don't really think there's anything he can do to stop this. He might be able to bounce something. Okay. Yeah, so we play this for 1. Yeah. We would sacrifice the 2 blood tokens. That would put him at -1. It was a good showing. Good first showing. See if we can have some repeat success against something that is not splashing blue and pulling weird shit. White. Okay. Felstinger next turn could draw us into some goodies. We like goodies. Opponent is fucking stunned at our excellence. He foretells. So what is that? I mean, he plays a white, he foretells something. So Doomscar, right? I think we play the Felstinger anyways. Get ourselves a treasure. Try and look for some brushstrokes. We do find a brushstroke. And we can also hold up in the village rites. We won't play more into this. There's really no point. Okay. So we can play the brushstroke and just hold up the village rites. He may counter it. He's taking 5 damage to the dome if he has a counter here. He just divides it. We're okay with that. Yeah, we're not going to commit anymore at the moment. He's probably trying to bait us. Yeah, he was trying to bait us into a better Doomscar. We don't play that game. Do we hold the Agademes? It's pretty damn strong in this deck. All of our stuff is 1s, 2s. We only have a few 3s in Felstinger, right? Safe to play this, for sure. Now, what do we want for our Azorius friend here? iTwitch can repopulate the board if he wipes it. And get the little pesty boys. Shambling Ghast, if we play it out, we have an extra treasure if he kills it, and we can bring back the Bloodcaster and the Blood Artist. It's very interesting. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing. He didn't foretell a Doomscar, so if he does cast it, he'll be tapped out. God, I hate this fucking card, man. This stupid Hearthstone variant shit drives me nuts. Now we can Agadeems for X equals 3 if he kills the Ghast. Also very good. Are we just brush stroking here? Are we getting another Blood Artist on the board? Then if he board wipes, we do, what is it? 2, 4, 6 damage to his face. And we have 3 tokens up. I don't see why we would not. If he has Divine Purge, this is a mega punish. Doesn't actually kill any of our stuff. Do we just make him have it? Is there any way to avoid that? At this point, no. We're too far in. We're too far in. Divine Purge is a fucking wrecking ball, though. I'll tell you that much. We don't know what he got off the Key to the Archives, either. Destroy all creatures is not bad for us at all. I don't think he realizes what he has done. Yikes. Bye-bye. Can we get another win with this fucking thing? I don't know. I have my doubts. I have my doubts. Looks like he took 2 mulligans. Good signs for us. So are we desperate to get our witch out? Sure. Let's do it. We're taking 3 next turn, so I hope this fine young chappie is not playing aggro. Looks like he is. So he's might be playing dragons. The other line there was paying 3 life and holding up the grasp for the whelp. Yeah. He'll get 1 activation out of it. Gonna look for lands. We did find a land. Are we taking 3 here to hold up Infernal Grasp for a Town Raiser? I can't justify it. Cannot justify it. Okay. So he has a life linker. Can come down next turn. We can block and Deadly Dispute. Or we can simply Infernal Grasp it. I don't think we have time to play this out right now, do we? He'll gain 4 life. We really don't want him to do that. We could, of course, look for the land by killing the Cursebound Witch. Then we would still have enough mana to Infernal Grasp it. I think that's the play. I think that's the play. High risk, high reward. Buy high, sell low. There's removal here. We're okay with that. Cruel reality. The beginning of enchanted player's upkeep. That player sacrifices a creature. If the player can't, they lose 5 life. Shit, dude. If you got to turn 7, that'd be pretty sick. As it stands now, though, these cards are pretty shit. I guess we take it for the memes. Can we get a land here? We do get our land. It's good to see. He doesn't play the red dragon. Oh, he doesn't have a land. Opponent's fucking useless. Take this opportunity to get the brushstroke out. He really needed that whelp to work, eh? Poor fuck. I wonder if he has removal, though. Probably. If he still doesn't find his land, we can take the opportunity to cycle out this cruel reality. Looks like he found it. So he will be able to gain a considerable amount of life. But if we keep stonewalling him with eye twitches and just deadly disputing and chump blocking, that should be pretty damn good. So that is what we will do. Now, it's an argument to play 1 and then just use the meat hook on 0. That being said, if he does have removal, we would really like to negate this +4 life. Let's go, you fuck. Giddy up, hombre. Let's do it, chappy. You got this. You can do it. I knew he had it in him. I did. We have 2 turns of completely negating his life gain, which is pretty damn good. Maybe able to find some removal within a couple of turns. Could always necrotic fumes it. It just feels so fucking bad, dude. 3 mana. Jesus. Is Cruel Reality going to become a reality this game? Maybe. Maybe. So we have another turn to block with the eye twitch. I think we do it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 with the treasure. We'll get another treasure off of the eye twitch if he doesn't kill it. And then we Cruel Reality him next turn? Welcome to YouTube, bitch. Alright. Yeah, I mean, let's do it. If I didn't miscount, then we're gonna have a hell of a time. Nice. Yeah, it is nice. Wait till next turn. He can gain 4 life every turn. He's got a fearsome whelp. I'm not really concerned about that at this stage of the game. I can do 4 damage to him as well. Seven lands. I mean, let's be honest. The correct play here is to use the Meat Hook Massacre, right? We just kill all of his shit. But we really want the memes? Like, I don't know, man. We really want the memes. You know what? Let's do the correct play, okay? We're going to do the correct play. And if he stays in the game, then we are going to fuck him. I didn't realize we could just end the game here too. No, you're not getting off that easy, man. We need to cruel reality you. We need to do it. He's just not gonna let us have the content, eh? That sucks. Ah, well, GG's. Opponent hates fun. Run a couple more, maybe. Run a couple more, maybe. We have the brushstroke. Brushstroke is fucking busted. Green something. Let's get everybody out. Would really like a land here. Portel, eh? Damn. It's a shame we didn't get that land. We could protect against the Doomscar with the Blood Artist. At least he would have to eat a lot of damage to use it. I'm not going to play out the Eye Twitch here simply because it's probably a Doomscar. Well, if it is, he's not going for it. What would be foretold if it was not a Doomscar? That's the question. Don't think I want to play the Bloodcaster into this. Do I want to play the Blood Artist into this? If we play the Blood Artist into this, he's down to 12. Alternatively, we can hold up the Infernal Grasp. Get the Blood Artist on the board. The Eye Twitch can get us an Environmental Sciences if we do not get a land. We knew that was coming. Okay, so he's down to 11. I misspoke and said 12. I forget that the Blood Artist triggers off himself as well. So, is there a world where we're casting the Environmental Sciences next turn? Not likely. However, I don't think we're going to cast any of these either. Witch's Oven. That's interesting. Did we get the Cauldron Familiar, though? I feel like he's missing a color. Oh no, he's just green-white landfall, maybe? So are we setting up to Fellstinger the Eye Twitch next turn? Is that the play? I think it is the play. Main question is, do we hold up the Infernal Grasp, or we cast the Environmental Sciences this turn? We don't want that Yasharn motherfucker coming down and wrecking our day. So I think we leave this up. That leaves us a clear path to Fellstinger next turn. Does he get Ren here? If he gets Ren, we're in a little bit of trouble. He got the Ren. But he didn't get the Yasharn. So we can Infernal Grasp the token. Kill the Ren. And still Fellstinger next turn. We do have to be careful here. He has 2 Felidar retreats, so this could get out of hand really quick. Leave the Fellstinger back. And use Deadly Dispute. Or sorry, use... Man, I'm a fucking idiot today. Leave the Eye Twitch black as a blocker and use Deadly Dispute. Or play out the Fellstinger. I think we're okay doing this. Because what we can do is play out another Eye Twitch. He's very close to dead. We can block and Deadly Dispute. That leaves us 3 damage on board. 5 damage on board with the blood tokens. He has another Felidar retreat. Okay, so this is about to get devastating. He also has a Field of Ruins, so we can activate it again. I think we need to kill him next turn. If we get 2 pests, we can block 2 of these. 2 get through. If he Field of Ruins this turn, these 2 become 4/4s. That would be 8 damage, and we're taking 3. Well, we might be taking 4 here. That would put us at 8 minus 4, or 8 plus 4, 12. So we would be at 9 health. I think we need the pest summoning here. Yeah, so he's going to kill this and maybe buff this to 4. If he's smart, he'll get 3 more because he saw us get the pest summoning. He didn't. Okay. I did miscount, though. Yeah, I forgot that he had 3 up here, not 2. So this is a very difficult turn. We have 3. Maybe it's not a difficult turn. Do we just have lethal here? We have 3 damage. Then we have 5 damage. If one of our creatures dies to the Fell Stinger, do we have enough mana to do this? I don't think that we do. I don't think we have enough mana to do this. We'd be left with 2. Yeah, that's not enough. We're gonna line up the blockers. Another Storm the Festival. That's not good. I think if he doesn't kill us this turn, he's dead. He only gets 2 lands off of the Storm the Festival. He's almost certainly dead if he can't get through. No trample? No problem, my friend. Yeah, so then next turn we just swing for 3, we sack these 2, and we'll have a lot more blood tokens as well. He's very well and truly dead. Doesn't really matter. Yeah. Death by 1,000 cuts, right? Good game, friend. Get fucked. Let's run one last match. Win or lose, this is it. I like the deck. Performs pretty well. It's a bit hard to pilot if you have a full frontal lobotomy like I do, but it's decent. It's decent. Looks like a mirror match. Okay. Well, this isn't fair at all because I have half a brain and opponent probably has a full one. Let's try and get our meat hook down first. I think that's important. Less clear is what we want to play on turn 1. He has the Bloodcaster. That'd be nice to remove. We can set up a blocker here. We give up getting the meat hook down first. Not sure it's too big a deal. Unless there's some huge swing and board clear or board stall situation. I don't think it's that big of a deal to have yours down first. Unless he can one-shot you. Okay. So we have a Fell Stinger here. We can remove the Bloodcaster. I think that's the play. He has 1 mana open, so he can Village Rites the Bloodcaster if he has it. If he's running it. He is not. Negadeem seems like a decent pickup. We need to find our brush strokes. He has an eye twitch here. Are we meat hook for 1 this turn? I think we might meat hook for 1. How important is our life total in this matchup? I think it's just a race to the brush strokes, right? So am I playing at a witch here after is 3 life worth it? Yeah. If he doesn't find his meat hook, he's also in trouble, right? He creates a treasure token instead of killing the fell stinger. It's an interesting choice. Necrotic fumes might be beneficial here. I think we're taking the environmental sciences. I guess he's struggling with lands. I don't know what he needs that many lands for. Okay, he has his own meat hook. So that part of the equation is... Oh, baby. Do we get another chance at Cruel Reality? I don't think that's the play, is it? Torment of Scarabs. Holy shit, that's good, is it not? I don't know, that seems busted to me unless I'm reading it wrong. Beginning of enchanted player's upkeep, that player loses 3 life unless they sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard a card. Just forever? Perpetually? That can't be so, can it? Is that real? How does this card work? We would like to find out. It's perpetual? Okay, he found the brushstroke. He can now sacrifice this. I'm casting this just to get rid of the Blood Artist. I think we can just grasp that, right? We can grasp. Hopefully he doesn't have Agadeems. We want our own brushstroke. Let's play the Bloodcaster. I think we're going to hold on to Agadeems here. We're pretty far off from using it. You know what? We're gonna send it in tapped. Because next turn we can play Fell Stinger and Environmental Sciences. He's gonna cycle. He has the grasp. We need to find our brush strokes, right? He can also activate the hive now, which is not good. We could be total fucking degenerates and cast this again. He's dealing 4 damage next turn. Can we afford to take that? I think so. Oops, that was These things are fucked, aren't they? Okay, so now he has to sacrifice the shambling gas next turn. We found the brushstroke. Okay, this is fantastic. We're gonna play this out. We have a village rights. So he can target the blood artist with the shambling gas -1/-1. And he fucks off home. Well played.